A quick word to the wise for anybody out there who is smart enough to heed this advice, and that will not be the great majority of people. The vast majority of people will blunder themselves into hell. But again, don't believe anything you see on YouTube. Don't believe anything you see in social media. Nothing. Let me tell you why. Let me give you a good example. A friend of mine I'm having lunch with yesterday, he's talking with another fellow, and he details this whole story about how Russia attacked a cruise ship full of North Korean weapons and blew it up. And it was spectacular video that he saw on YouTube. Okay, this turns out to be a video game, which I found out with a little investigation. To his credit, he said he didn't know whether or not it was true. But the fellow that was sitting with us, now he thinks that it's true. And even if my friend goes back to that fellow and says, hey, that wasn't true, anybody else that that guy talked to thinks it's true, and anybody that they talk to thinks it's true, and anybody that they so we have now spread disinformation everywhere because not because my friend is stupid. My friend is a brilliant man who made millions in the uh, property, what is it, real estate industry. Very just genius person. I have huge respect for. He couldn't figure it out. Okay, I can't figure this out by myself, and I don't usually tell people this very much, but I have a top 1% IQ. I can't figure out things by myself. Trained reporters get fooled all the time. This is why they have fact checkers. This is why they have editors. This is why they have publishers who say, Bill Smith, if you get this shit wrong, you're out on your ass because it's going to cost, the New York Times or whoever, whatever organization we're working for, a ton of money for you to have screwed this up. And so get your information from reputable media that has skin in the game. That is, they have trained fact checkers, they have trained editors, they have publishers, they have owners, corporate billionaires that we hate who will go, God damn it, if you get this shit wrong and you make me look like shit, you're gone. We're not putting up with that. Okay. You're not smart enough to figure it out by yourself. I am not smart enough to figure it out by yourself. And anybody who does not heed this advice, you will lose your mind. You're going to lose your grasp on reality because the crap that's out there is designed to manipulate you. It's designed to take you in. Okay. So just, I keep begging in video after video after video. Don't believe what you see on YouTube. Don't believe anything you see on social media, including all the people that you're in touch with. Because Bill and Jim and John and all the nice people that you've been having conversations with and talking about their kids and their vacations and you compared childhoods, all those people are going to be AI in a few years. Okay. If not, many of them being AI now. Okay. And they're going to learn everything about you and they're going to manipulate the shit out of you. If you believe, God, I've been talking to Nick for years and years. We're real good friends. And now he tells me, that the Pope's a robot or whatever. Damn, I don't even want to say anything that outrageous. Like, they don't have to seed anything that outrageous to screw with your mind and to plant misinformation out to the general public. So again, I know, oh, we hate the media and they're owned by six corporations, blah, blah, blah. Yes, true. But they are the best bet that we've got going right now. Absolutely, for reputable, actual, credible information. Because if you don't trust the New York Times and you trust Crotch Rocket 3067 on YouTube, you're frankly an idiot. Just spare yourself. People are watching the New York Times to see if they screw up. Nobody's watching Crotch Rocket 367. Idiots in the comments section. But he's got no skin in the game. The more he bullshits you, the more clicks he gets. So, sorry for being overly emotional about this, but it's just so important. And 99% of you are not going to listen to that advice. Then we'll get, ha ha ha, emoticons and blah, 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 and all that shit. That's terrific. But for the 1% of you who are intelligent enough to understand this advice, I don't know what the reward is going to be for being the last person on earth whose mind isn't gone. It's going to suck, So maybe ignore this advice and just go down the rabbit hole and fucking disappear and let them play with you on strings forever. But if you would like to keep your mind intact, I highly encourage you to do so by sticking with reputable media. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a terrific evening. Bye bye.